Maestro music.
The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to it. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday morning to you guys, man. It is Friday. We are up. We are at it. We are about to grind today. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff that we can cover today in both the crypto and the stock market. A huge Friday getting ready to pop off today, man. But most importantly, guys, it is TGIF. We are making it through the week. We're making it to the weekend. And, gotta love that, right? Gotta love the weekend. We did get that Friday dip that we're talking about. We get that Friday sell-off that we get every single week. Nothing new here today either. It's just kind of the way the markets roll, man. But these markets have been on an absolute tear as of lately. Bitcoin topped 100,000, went up to roughly about 104. Talked about Bitcoin getting up to 100,000. We talked about that being a psychological level for people. People were going to look at that and they were going to say, we're going to go ahead and take profits at 100,000. It was psychological to them. You got to understand the psychological people. Sometimes it doesn't make sense, but this is what people think. That 100K mark, we knew that it was going to be a resistance level. We knew that it was going to that it was going to cause a little bit of a sell-off when it comes to retail investors. And guess what? That's exactly what it did. It hit that 104K, and boom, people started taking profits. So go ahead, allow that to happen. Allow Bitcoin to build a new structure up there around 98,000 to 100,000, somewhere up in there. Allow that to happen. Allow that structure to be built, and then Bitcoin will be ready for its next leg up, its next move to the upside. Huge news when it comes to the crypto czar, AI/crypto czar. We'll get into that today, how that might affect the markets. We'll get into a bunch of stuff today. Got huge XRP institutional investors moving money. There was an absolute monster transaction that came off of Binance. It was moved to a cold storage wallet. Millions and millions of dollars worth of XRP was bought off the market, was bought off of Binance, moved straight to a cold wallet. That's bullish news for XRP because it lets you know that the institutional investors are coming in. Make no doubt, guys, that transaction was not retail. There was no way that thing was retail with that much money. Had to be institutional money. So, that's a good thing. That's all good stuff, guys. That's all good stuff. Heat, what's going on, man? Happy Friday to you. Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit of a Friday sell-off today. It's bound to happen. Happens every Friday, right? We're used to it now. By the dips, that's all I can tell you. Junior, what's up, brother? How are you? Good morning. Elmo, good morning to you, my brother. My man right there. Good morning. So let's see who else we got up in here. Thought I see my man Selmo up in here. Hey, what's up, Selmo? There you are. Good morning, brother. Good morning. There's my man Ken. Good morning, good early afternoon to you, Ken. I hope everything's going well for you on the other side of the pond over there. Hope you're doing well, man. Yo, money making, baby. Ken, we making money, baby. We making money, Ken. You know we making some money, baby. That 100K. Too rich for my blood. That 100K BTC too rich for your blood, baby. Yo, I'm telling you, man. My BTC, I'm not even looking at getting rid of it this bull run. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll probably dump out of all my altcoins and everything at the top, somewhere near the top. Nobody can actually call it top, but I'll probably dump out of all my altcoins and my Ethereum and everything else. But I don't see myself selling my BTC. I do think at some point we're looking at a million. We're gonna look at a million per BTC. So I'm gonna go ahead. That's one crypto that I'm gonna go ahead and hang on to and just ride it out. You know. Yo, you all good, Ken? Good, man. Good, man. So yeah, I think we're gonna ride that out. I think we're gonna ride BTC out, maybe to the next bull run. See what happens. See what happens with it. But I have no plans on selling my BTC. So let's go ahead. Let's jump right in. Jump right after it. Today, guys, we got a Friday jobs report. You know how these things go, y'all. This Friday jobs report is gonna drive a little bit of the market. It's gonna drive, what happens here when this report comes out. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. It's probably not gonna be that great of a jobs report. I'll tell you guys right now. They're already kind of setting the tone for it. The analysts and everybody else are kind of already setting the tone for this jobs report not to be so hot. Markets will do a gut shot reaction to that, and then they'll bounce right back to where they need to be. Yo, there's my man Seiko, man. What's up, man? What's up? What's up with you and your girl Pelosi, man? Yo, Seiko dropped by some. It ain't even the first of the month, baby. EBT ain't even out yet. He must have spent all that EBT. But yo, we got the jobs fairground. What is the deal, dog? How are you, man? How are you? How are you? So yeah, good morning to all the DJs. Yeah, smash that like button. Fairgrounds, we got to get you. Fairground, we got to get you a wrench, baby. We got to get you a wrench. I'll see if I can do that before the end of the stream. Actually, so let me see if I can do this without messing my stream up, man. We're gonna get you a wrench, man, and see if we can't take care of you real quick. But yeah, Seiko's in the building, man, and he's not, like I said, it's not even the first of the month, man. So, we ought to feel blessed that Seiko's with us. So I'm gonna see if I can do this for you right now, Fairground, before we go any further. See if I can do this for you without blocking you. I have a tendency to try to block people when I make a moderator. Fairground, you should have a wrench, baby. You should have a wrench. So yeah, here we go. But yeah, so we got the jobs report coming out today, and that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. It's gonna make the market come down a little bit. Maybe gonna give us a little bit of a buying opportunity. You know what I mean? So I'm not seeing your wrench, Fairground, but I gave you one. There you go. I see it now, baby. You got your wrench, baby. You in the wrench. You with the DGs now. You hanging out with the DGs, man. Yes, you're officially a DG with Seiko, Selmo, Junior, and Almo. You all got your wrenches, baby. There you go. So, but right here's the big news of the day, right here. Trump has elected the AI and crypto czar, David David Sachs, David Sachs, right here. This is kind of what we were waiting for, to see who this crypto czar was. Kind of now we have to figure out what his role is, what he's going to do, how he's going to make things happen for crypto, and what his actual role in the administration is going to be, how much power he's actually going to have. And you know what we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens with this. But that's the big news. It kind of was all out there yesterday. This is probably good for the ISO 2020 tokens. You know, he kind of supports all the ISO tokens. He supports XRP, XLM, Quant, Algorand, Chainlink, all them ISO tokens that are out there. Really supports blockchain, and I'm telling you guys keep seeing AI, right? So he's the AI, and cryptos are. AI is going to be a huge part of this cryptocurrency bull run. It's going to be a huge part of this cryptocurrency bull run. So your AI tokens will move during this bull run. It's going to be AI. It's going to be AI ISOs and memes that really carry this bull run. A little bit of real world tokenized assets. I don't think you're going to really get into a huge real world tokenized assets until next bull run. They'll take off. But some of these projects like TokenFi and them guys like that, they will take off this bull run. They will make a move. You know. Yeah, we're gonna get another run, Fairground. We're gonna get another run. This is the baby run, guys. We're just at the beginning. You know, I mean, we're just starting this bull run. I mean, we're so far at the beginning of this bull run. Like, I mean, we're just on like the first step of where we're headed, guys. Everybody wants the charts to go straight up, and got to understand there has to be some sales and there has to be some consolidation in order for these things really to move. You did an hour of swimming. Yo, you go ahead, Ken. Go ahead, get that workout moving, man. Get that workout moving. Uh, just back from your guys' walk. Oh, you guys are getting it in. You guys are getting it in this morning. Yes, smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. You think we can see 200 $20 Sui? Oh yeah, I think we're gonna see a $20 Sui, Selmo. I think we'll see a $20 Sui. I think that's an easy call. I think Sui took off yesterday. Got up to like $4, and it started to come down a little bit. But definitely got up to $4 yesterday. Took off a little bit. Sui's not done running. Sui's definitely not done running. Brian Armstrong, Ben Armstrong's in in Dubai, get ready to fight somebody. Yo, man, no, man, we'll see. Man, maybe they'll knock him out. But right here, guys, this is the big news right here. This is what everybody's going to be concentrated on today. Is what you're gonna start to see a lot of people dig into David Sachs' background, kind of what some of the things that he said, some of the things that he believes in crypto, some of the prior comments he made, and all that. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. I think it's a good choice. I think it's a strong choice. I think having a AI crypto czar sitting up at Congress is actually a good thing. Kind of allows everybody to focus, right? The crypto czar to focus on the future of crypto, focus on the future of AI, and kind of put some context into the long-term vision of AI and cryptocurrency here in the United States. And I think that that's a good thing, and I think it's long overdue. So definitely a good move. Definitely a good move. Pre-markets here don't look too tight though. They look like they're all in red. But we'll see. We'll see what happens as the day moves on. It's Friday. The Asian markets close in red as well. European markets, they're trading okay. They're trading okay. They're not doing too bad. They're not doing too bad. Where our debt, all the bonds, where most of the debt of the world sits, um, yeah, they're making it. But definitely doesn't look too hot for our pre markets. But everybody's waiting on this right here. They're waiting on that jobs report. You think he's gonna pardon Sam Bankman Fried? You better pardon Caroline. Oh, Caroline. Um, so we got our Bitcoin Trust over here sitting at $56.05. If it opened right now, it closed yesterday at 56.40. So definitely trading a little bit down from where it closed at yesterday. So we'll watch this over the morning. We'll see where this goes. Uh, you sure Saxon's the man? He looks like Richard Hart. We need somebody to go save Richard Hart, man. We need somebody to go save Hex and Pulse Chain and people like that. So yeah, if he looks like Richard Hart and he can go ahead and save Hex and Pulse Chain, then yeah, he's the man for the job, man. We need some help over there, man. Like somebody got to get that man out. But one of the ones somebody got to save Richard Hart, man, because Hex is hurting right now, man. They're way down since that case happened, since he got that Wells notice and got charged. But the interesting part here, we don't look at this a lot, but we'll look at it today from time to time. We'll look at the Bitcoin. We'll look at the Ethereum. We'll look at the Ethereum ETF for BlackRock. It closed yesterday at 29.01. Looks like it's going to open today at 29.41 if it opened up today. But more importantly, what I want you guys to see is I want you guys to see this chart, this 3-month chart, right? If you look at this thing, you can start to see. We talked about this a lot here about how these ETFs would start picking up, about how the Ethereum ETF would start picking up as the Bitcoin ETF got more and more expensive. You would see that people would start to funnel their money down into the Ethereum ETF. And when we talk about ETFs, this is one of the things that we have to be cautious of, right? So this is a 3-month look at the Ethereum ETF. It's starting to pick itself up. It's starting to have some positive impact and positive price impact on the Ethereum token, right? So when we talk about like a Solana ETF rolling out, or we talk about an XRP ETF rolling out or something like that, you have to understand that there's going to be months of buildup before it actually starts to affect the price of a particular token, right? So when people are saying people are looking at these ETFs and they're going, oh my God, Solana or XRP is going to get an ETF and the price is just going to explode. Yes and no. It depends on what you're talking about and how long you're talking about it, right? So if you look at a Solana ETF and you think that it's just going to explode overnight as soon as they launch it, as soon as Grayscale's trust gets converted, or if you're looking at an XRP ETF, as soon as BlackRock puts it out, it's going to explode. That's necessarily not the case. You got to look at a couple month buildup before it actually starts to push the price. So you have to be in that for the long haul, as you can see from the Ethereum ETF, right? So you gotta understand that. People gotta understand that. I mean, don't let everybody blow smoke up your ass and tell you that an ETF is gonna send the price immediately. It's not. It's gonna take a minute, and that's just how the stock market moves. You know. Yeah, a lot of this money that's coming into the market is coming through these ETFs, and what a lot of people don't realize, Selmo, is that in order for these ETFs to run, they have to go buy the crypto, right? So they have to have it on hand, right? It's a 1-for-1, right? So, they have to have enough Ethereum in this ETF to back up trading. And if they don't, then they have to go out in the open market and buy it, right? And that's what drives the price, right? So you see this big inflow of money into the Ethereum ETF. Well, now if they didn't have enough ETF sitting in enough Ethereum sitting in their ETF to back all this flow, now they got to go on the open market and buy it, and that's where you get that positive price action. That's where you get that positive flow, right? So that's where a lot of that money's coming in. So it's the same thing that's happened with Bitcoin. The more and more inflows you get to that Bitcoin ETF, the more and more Bitcoin they have to go on the open market and buy. And that's how they work. I think ETH is going to pick up Fairground. ETH's going to pick up. It's going to catch up. Bitcoin's going to start getting a little bit too expensive for people. And then, what you're going to have is you're going to have people looking for that number 2, going to that number 2 spot. People that don't know a lot about crypto will start moving their money to that number 2 spot. And you'll see that money start to come into ETH. So that's what's going to happen with that. So yeah, I have a lot of stocks. Fairground, I got a lot of stocks. Nvidia, Apple, Amazon. I own some of these ETFs, so got a lot of stocks. So coming over here, we'll look at BTC right now because I love this chart. Right, this chart's where it's at, man. You pull it back. We're pulling this thing back. This is the daily chart. Pull this thing back. We're in uncharted territory again, right? This is definitely uncharted territory for Bitcoin. You've seen this thing run up here yesterday, right there to about 104K, and then start to pull back a little bit. But look at this line that Bitcoin's setting up right now. Look at the support line that Bitcoin's setting up right now. This right here is what everybody should be bullish on. Is a support line right here that Bitcoin's setting. Because this is setting Bitcoin up for that next move to the upside, right? So once it gains enough liquidity sitting right here where it's at, it's going to make that next drastic move to the upside. So this right here is what everybody should be looking at, and they should be going, oh my God, this thing is getting ready to explode. It's getting ready to move again. And now it has support here. It has enough liquidity to hold it. And that's what's going to make Bitcoin really, really bullish for the long haul, right? And this is one of the reasons why I don't really have any plans on selling my Bitcoin anytime soon, because I just think that this stair ladder to the top is just going to continue. It's just going to. There's really no end in sight, right? For it, right? But the difference is when you look at Ethereum, look at the straight line up, right? Look at the straight line here, right? So Ethereum's trying to catch Bitcoin. When you look at it on the daily, there's really the last structure it built was all the way down here at 3,100, right? 3,100. Other than that, it hasn't really put any good solid structure on that run up. Now, does it have some back here? Yeah, it has some back here. If you pull this chart all the way back, it's got some here at 3,500. It's got a nice structure at 3,500. But if you look at this nice run to the upside, eventually this thing's going to have to trade sideways before it makes that big move to the upside, right? Before it makes that next big, huge move, eventually this thing's going to start trading sideways. It's sitting at $3,876 right now. I got this thing going sideways right here between 3,800 and 39 is probably where we're going to sit. We're probably going to see some sideways movement before we touch that 4K. Because a lot of people are dumb, and they're going to try to get out before it hits that 4K mark, and then take their profits, because they don't understand that this next big run to the upside is probably 5,000. Yeah, it's gonna step up again for Fairground. BTC step up. So, but so on Ethereum, you'll probably see a couple of days of sideways action going on, and boom, it'll move to the upside, right? It'll move to the upside. Now, some of these guys they'll show you an hourly chart, and they'll say, "Oh my God, there's structure here," and this. You can't look at an hourly chart and go, "Yeah, it's built structure," right? You just can't do it. It's too short of a time frame. So come over here to CoinMarketCap. We got Bitcoin Fear and the Greed Index sitting at 81. Total market cap sitting at $3.57 trillion. The exact same place that we were. The exact same place that we were on Wednesday. What's up, Big Watch? Dude, what's up, my dog? My dog, what is up, man? What is up? Dropping by, Big Watch dudes in the building. What is good with you, man, on this Friday, man? So, yeah, I'm what you buy, right? Buy. There's a buy zone, right? Ethereum. I still think it's in a buy zone. I think the upside is. I think the upside's, but you guys know how I feel about Ethereum. I don't think it's going to have the run that everybody's anticipating, but I think it's going to have a nice run. I think it's going to have a nice run. Yo, I'm big on Turbo. We'll get to Turbo in a minute. I'm big on Turbo. Turbo got that Coinbase listing, which is absolutely when it's all said and done, it's going to send Turbo. I love Turbo. Yes, hit that like button, y'all. I see there's 44 of you guys in here between YouTube and Twitter. Go ahead and smash that like button, even if you're not in the chat. But we got the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index sitting at 81. 3.57, exactly the same market cap that we left on Wednesday. We got Bitcoin's dominance is actually moving down. It's at 54.2%, which is a good thing for the altcoins. But what you notice is Ethereum starting to kick up at 13.02% in the dominance. When we streamed on Wednesday, it was like 12.67%. So it's starting to kick up a little bit. You're starting to see that in the price action too. Got Bitcoin sitting at 98,200, but you see Ethereum still moving its way up to 3,877, right? So it's actually starting to outperform Bitcoin a little bit, starting to catch up, starting to get that catch up trade. Yo, Marbits is in the building. Yo, I got Marbits pulled up, man. We are definitely going to go through Marbits. We are definitely going to go through Marbits, all the way through Marbits, because I'm in there. I'm quietly in there, Marbits. Quietly in there, brother. Got XRP sitting at $2.29 right now. Definitely trading sideways a little bit, which is actually good for XRP to set that structure, set that support lines, and set that structure right around here between $2.29 and $2.50. I think that's going to be good. Yeah, that's 2-bit in the building. I wasn't going to call about, but yeah, I definitely have Marbits pulled up, and we're definitely going to go through Marbits in a little bit more detail than we usually go through a lot of the meme coins, because Marbits is probably one of the most anticipated launches on Base in a long time, and it definitely launched, and it's definitely holding its own. It's definitely holding its own. So yeah, 2-bits in the building, but yeah, Junior's in the building too. Ken, you got your Marbits? Ken, did you get in Marbits? We were talking about it for a while. Let's look at it. Let's look at it for a minute. Let's just look at Marbits for a minute. So we got Marbits on a rocket ship right now, since yesterday. This is the hourly chart here. Looking good. Marbits currently sitting at 453K market cap. Definitely up from that 350 market cap it was sitting at yesterday, trading sideways a little bit. So Marbits is doing really, really well. Got good liquidity sitting at 135K. Ooh, that's a lot of liquidity, 2-bit. You turn into a stable coin in a minute. No, I'm just kidding. Circulating supply, 1 billion. holders, 181 holders. Yo, Marbit sold out, pre-sale out 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. Got to bump them holders up, and it's coming. That's coming. 185. I want to see that at 1.8K. It's coming. 24-hour trading volume of 61K. Doing really, really well. You see the chart over there. Oh, we got over here on X going on with Marbits right now. We got Marbits over here on X sitting here as active as you could possibly be on X. We have Marbits really posting the hell out of X, and if you're relevant on X, you're relevant in the cryptocurrency market. Sitting at about 871 followers right now, ticking its way up to 1K. Let's get that thing up to 1K today. Let's get 1K followers today, guys. Let's definitely get there. Got the Marbits website over here looking good, looking like somebody took some time on Marbits. What was the buy-in price? Not sure. Gotta right now it's at 400K. Right now it's at 400K. 10 million. 10 million for price of 9. There you go. So you got 1 million tokens on pre-sale. Yeah, so here pre-sale sold out at 3 minutes, guys. Huge on GemPad. Definitely lit GemPad up, lit them on fire. And I don't know if GemPad has ever had anything sell out in 3 minutes, but that's a pretty damn quick sellout, which means 2-bit, you probably should have threw some more Ethereum in there, baby. But yo, 3 minute sellout is pretty damn good. Website looks like somebody took some time and really went through it. You got this big disclaimer here. You're worried about the disclaimer. If anything goes wrong, just blame it on 2-bit. But the role, this token here is all about the Marbits game, right? Give yourself a chance to enter into the Marbits races, win some cash in Ethereum, right? Not in this native token, which is absolutely huge, which means you don't have people dumping their Marbits on the chart when they win. You're actually getting paid out in Ethereum, which keeps the chart pretty damn strong because people aren't dumping your native token. You also have a raid to get paid. And the more you raid, they're going to pay, Marbits is going to pay you out in Ethereum, right? Again, which keeps the chart strong, keeps that thing looking good. And you don't have people dumping Marbits on the chart. So that's huge. That's a huge thing, man. December 15th, 5,000 prize. Ooh, 5,000. You see that? $5,000 prize pool on December 18th, boy. Marbits is getting ready to send out some Ethereum, baby. 5,000. That's over 1 ETH. That's you're creeping up on 2 ETH. Marbit's gonna creep up on 2 ETH. About 1.5 ETH right now. But yeah, you can get paid to raid, get paid in Ethereum. So excuse me, guys. So definitely a project you want to look at, project you want to get in. Contract address right over there on the X page. Make sure you're hitting on that correct contract address over here on the X page, and going to that website, making sure that you're buying the right token, because this is definitely a project that you want to be in. Oh, Marbits dropping to $20. Bomber. Thanks, Marbits. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, this is definitely a token you guys want to be in. But let's get this X count up to 1,000 today, guys. Let's get this thing up to 1,000 followers today. Let's get this thing moving. Because when you have a dev that sits in front of the camera 6 days a week and is willing to answer questions, about anything and everything that's going on with the project, you just do not see devs out here that do that, and that you have the accessibility to 6 days a week, guys. So that is definitely a big, huge plus. Yeah, Ken, I agree. Marbits is going to explode. I think that this is just the beginning for Marbits. You look at 458K market cap. You're not even at 500,000 yet. which is definitely an early entry for Marbits, especially when you can look at this thing and the roadmap being on the website. I believe the roadmap for phase 1 or 2 is, I think, 5 million. Look at 2-Bit right there. Look at 2-Bit promoting Marbits. Yeah, I think it's like 5 mil somewhere around here I've seen. But yeah, the website's actually looking good. Tokenomics, guys, there is a little bit of tax on here, but that's what sustains the liquidity. That's what sustains the token, right? That's what allows the ETH to be paid out. That's what allows all that stuff to be done, right? So people go 0 tax. Oh my God, I need 0 tax. You really don't. You really don't. Because unless you're a meme and you're only going to be a meme, you're really not going to be. You're not going to be sustainable. You're just not going to be sustainable. Not in Marbits yet. You better get in there. You better get in there, Selmo. You gonna get in? Get in, baby. Get in. Get in, Selmo. Drop that in there. Better hurry up before it gets to a milli. Before it gets to a milli. Come on, Selmo. It's on base too. Yeah, it's on base, Selmo. It's on base, so it's cheap, man. Transaction fees are cheap as hell, man. We appreciate you, DG. Yeah, I appreciate you, 2-Bit, always, man. 2-Bit's one of my day one ride or dies guys. Always, I can call him at any moment in time, and he will help me. He will help me. But yeah, I think 5 million I seen on the roadmap was one of the goals. So you better get in under 1 million. You better get in under 1 million. I'm telling you right now, because as soon as it gets to 1 million, if you know anything about the base chain, what you figure out is that on the base chain, you guys know I love base. I'm on base all the time, but once your token gets to 1 million, it can sustain $1 million on base. That's usually when the regular base degens start to come into your project, right? You start to attract a whole new group of people on base, and your project can really send. Yeah, it's on base. Big Watch is on base. Yeah. So, but yeah. So once you get to that 1 million mark and you can sustain it, that's when you really start to attract a whole new group of investors. And this one's definitely going to 1 million. This one's definitely going to sustain that 1 million. It's going to get to that 1 million, attract them new investors. Audits are done, guys. 2 audits on this thing. You come to the website, you can click on the audits right here. They all come back clean. Both of them come back clean. No issues. This is a double contract as well, so it's definitely got a double contract in there. One for the actual trading and one for, I believe, the DApp. So yeah, double contract in there, and they're both as clean as you could possibly get. But I'm big on Marbits. I think that this one's going to be huge, and as it starts to gain momentum, it's going to be huge. And Marbits audit right there's the audits, guys. So white paper. 2-Bit took it all the way to the white paper, baby. Tokenomics, like I said, there's some taxes on there, but it is what it is, guys. Got to sustain the project. Hit that like button. Yes, Fairground. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Great summary, bro. No problem. Anytime, 2-Bit. Anytime. You know that. It's going to be a daily now, where we'll be reviewing the Marbits chart daily. Not when I stream every other day now. So definitely going to be a fixture here. A few tokens I may need to DCA up. Yeah, I don't mind DCAing up anytime it's under. Yeah, I mean, when you're talking about underneath a million, are you really DCAing up? You know what I'm saying, Ken? Are you really? I mean, it's under $1 million. I mean, yeah. I mean, you're really you're really not DCing. I mean, DCing up. Love crypto bubbles. Me too, man. I like the bubbles, man. I like to look at it. I like fair ground. I like to look at it. I like to see what's going on too. So coming over here looking at the daily bubbles, man. The market closed. It didn't close well yesterday. That was a problem. It looked good all day, and it just didn't close well. But TRX went for a ride. Went for a ride yesterday. Went up to 40 cents. Came back down to right now where it's currently sitting at 31 cents. Don't worry. Tron will make that move back up to 40 cents again, guys. It's all about setting structure, right? It's all about making a big move up and coming back down and setting some structure into your token so that it can sustain the moves up. But yo, look at my boy Peanut moving, man. Boy Peanut up to $1.34. Ken, we're gonna save this damn squirrel, man. Peanuts on the move again. Peanuts on the move again. Gonna save this squirrel. Been watching Tron. Yeah. Tron's going to go back up to 40 cents. It's just setting its structure. You got to remember, people got to remember, it went from 20 cents to 40 cents. It had to come back down. It has to find some new support. It's got to test that. And it'll probably find some new support. It'll probably bang back up to 40 cents. It'll probably come back down, retest that support line, and then bang back up to 50, and then bang up to 50 cents. It's just kind of how these things go. And you have to understand that. Flare wallet or can't find Marbits. You got to put the I bought it on Coinbase wallet, Junior. Just go ahead, go right over to Uniswap, buy it right inside of your wallet. It'll show up. It'll show up. Marbits, yes. Welcome to the channel, brother. Welcome to the channel. Damo, welcome to the channel, brother. Yeah, I got Tron moving, man. I got Tron moving. Yo, Jasmine was on fire yesterday. We're going to get to Jasmine in a minute. Jasmine was on fire. We talked about Jasmine. Look at the Marbits crew in here. Love it. Love the Marbits crew, man. What is good with all the Marbits crew? But yeah, Jasmine was on fire yesterday. We'll go ahead. I do want to look at Jasmine for a minute because we talked about this, right? It just seems like a lot of stuff that we talk about is starting to take off, right? A lot of stuff that we talked about all through the bull run is really starting to move. It's really starting to take off, right? Look at this Jasmine chart, right? You look at this Jasmine chart. And Jasmine, we said on this channel right here, I said to you guys, it was sitting at 2 cents 3, right? And it sat there forever. And it couldn't break this 2 cent 3 line right here that we got. And it had a problem. Every time it hit that 2 cents 3 line, it just kept getting rejected. I said to you guys that if it breaks out of that 2 cent 3 line, 4 cents is incoming. Well, I was wrong. It wasn't 4 cents. It was 5 cents. It was 5.1. It got up to 5.7 yesterday. It got all the way up to 5.7. So definitely we're setting this new 5 cent standard, and it held it all night long, which was I was waiting to see. Whether or not Jasmine was going to be able to hold 5 cents throughout the night. When the market started to come down, could Jasmine stay strong at 5 cents? And it definitely did that. Not only did it stay strong at 5 cents, it stayed strong at 5.1, right? Which leads me to believe that this is where Jasmine's going to start setting its new support line at, right around that 5 cents to 5 cent 1 mark before it makes that next move up. A penny for Jasmine is incoming. You guys do realize that, right? You guys do realize that it's inevitable for Jasmine to get to a penny pretty soon, right? Especially with this big move to the upside. And I told you guys that when you looked at the 2-3 level, and once it broke out of there wasn't a lot of resistance on this chart all the way up to 5 to 6 cents. There's not, if you pull this chart back all the way back, there's not a lot of resistance here, right? There's not a lot of sell pressure going on right now in Jasmine, because now Jasmine's going to be in the same situation as BTC. It's going to be in the same situation as Ethereum. It's going to be in the same situation as everybody else. Is now that it had this big huge run up, now it's got to find the support. Don't be surprised to see Jasmine trade sideways for a day or two before it makes that next big move up and starts to build some liquidity up here in this 5 cent range before it moves up to that 6 cent range. But a penny for Jasmine is inevitable. It's coming. You may see this move. I say 5 to 6 cents. You may see this move go 5 to 7 cents, right? Because now we're up there again, right? We're have a really strong liquidity level starting to build at 5 cents. So Marbits will be the token for this bull run. Hey, I don't disagree with you, brother. I think Marbits is going to do absolutely phenomenal this bull run. I think getting in right now underneath $1 million is an absolute steal. Oh, Big Watch, I think that absolutely helped Jasmine being listed in Coinbase's index. I think that absolutely helped Jasmine. And not only do I think it helped Jasmine, but I also think that it's going to continue to send Jasmine, because remember, the indexes have to be backed by crypto, right? So the more and more money that goes into these indexes, the more and more they turn around and have to come back here and buy on the open market. I think it absolutely helped Jasmine, Big Watch. But I think Jasmine has a lot of catalysts, right? Jasmine has a lot of built up trading pressure into it. In it as well. A lot of people are sitting on the sidelines for Jasmine, and they're going to have to catch this run up, right? They're going to have to catch that run up where we were buying all the way back. You know, we're over 10x right now, right? Like if you were buying Jasmine when we're buying, you're over 10x right now. You 10x your money already, and we're just at the beginning of the bull run, and you've already 10x your Jasmine money. It just, like I said, it just seems like whatever we talk about here just seems to want to go. And I like it. I want to get into right here. Let's look and see what the altcoin market's actually doing, right? Like you can look at the charts and all that shit, but what is this actually doing? Look at the straight line to the upside, right? So this is a chart that we look at every time we stream. This is the total 3, which is minus Bitcoin, minus Ethereum. This is all the rest of your altcoins. What are they doing and where are they going? Look at it at a $1.07 trillion market cap. Keep telling you guys this $1 trillion market cap is so important, because here's the last bull run, right? Here's the top of the last bull run, right? So there's more money in altcoins right now than there was the whole bull market, the whole last bull market, right? There's more money inside of altcoins right now. So just, think about that for a minute. So everybody, we all got excited about the last bull run. We all made a crap ton of money. We all did, pretty well, right? For the most part. But right now, look at we're beating that already, and we're not even anywhere near the top, right? And we're already crushing that, right? So just imagine where these altcoins are going to go when you get up to a $9 trillion market cap, a $10 trillion market cap in crypto. This bull run, these things are absolutely going to fly, right? That's wild. Yeah, that's a wild thought. It is, like, but when you look at the numbers, Ken, like, that's why I say you have to put things into perspective, right? You have to look back and say, okay, well, where were we where are we and where do we think we're going to go? Well, if we think we're going to go to a $9 trillion market cap, right? And let's say BTC, let's say we're going to go to a $10 trillion market cap, right? And BTC is going to eat up 50% of that, right? Then you got to say that 5 trillion is going to go into the rest of these altcoins. Well, you're only sitting at 1 trillion now. So you have 4 trillion left to spread out into this market right here, right? So just think about 4 trillion coming back into this market, $4 more trillion coming into this market, and then where your crypto could be. And this is why I tell you guys right now, people that are selling right now, they're selling out of their complete bags. They're selling for pennies. They're selling for pennies. You found another bag of chilies? Yo, you got more chilies. I think you're a whale, Fairground. I think you're a whale. Timski, what's up, bro? What's up? What is up? JRE, how are you, brother? What's going on? What's going on? How are you? Timski, what's going on up there in Canada? You got a hunch with the roaring kitty tweeted yesterday. I mean he sent a little bit of GameStop and everything else, but I don't really put too much stock in roaring kitty and what he posted anymore. I put a lot of stock in this right here. When I look at this and I say we have more money in the altcoin market right now than we had all of the last bull run. And if we're looking at a $10 trillion market cap, BTC is going to eat up 50% of that. Now you're looking at a $5 trillion market cap to extend all through all the rest of these altcoins. Now you're looking at another 4 trillion coming into this altcoin, right? This altcoin chart right here, because this is total 3 minus BTC and ETH. So you're looking at another 4 trillion. So think about where your project's going to be if another 4 trillion start to flow into this market, right? So if you get another 4 trillion flowing into this market, where's Solana going to be? Where's XRP going to be? Where's BNB going to be, right? You know, even Dogecoin. I don't even think you can chart Dogecoin right now. I think after January 20th, I think first quarter 2025 is going to be huge. It's going to be big. It's going to be big. The whole first quarter, I think, is going to be big. But I don't even think you can chart Dogecoin right now, because with the new Doge commission and all that stuff, and as many times as Doge is going to be mentioned throughout the, every single press conference and everything else, I just don't think that you can even begin to try to figure that out. You can't chart sentiment, right? You can't. People try. They have all these algorithms and everything else where they try to chart the sentiment of a particular crypto. I don't think you can. I think it's going to run how it's going to run, and I think that the more that is mentioned, the more that the Doge commission is mentioned, and the more Elon gets up there and talks about it and stuff like that, the more Doge is going to run. So I just think I just think it's going to be what it's going to be, and I don't think you can chart it right now. I don't think anybody's going to know where the top of Dogecoin is. So what? Some Ape Chain. Ape Chain, I think is going to be okay. I think there's going to be a lot of different chains. Like, I'm going to tell you guys right now, this top 50 is not going to be the same top 50 when the bull market's over. All of these blockchains are not going to be sitting in the top 50. They will be replaced by new blockchains. I do believe that we will see 2 meme coins in the top 10 of crypto. I do think that we're going to see 2 meme coins when it's all said and done in the top 10. And right now you look at it and you go, well, you have Doge sitting here at 7, right? And it's not coming out of the top 10. So who's going to take who else is going to come back up here in the top 10? What other meme coins going to come up here in the top 10 and be sitting there, right? Well, you got SHIB sitting there at 12, right? And you guys know I think that Pepe is going to flip SHIB. So is Pepe sitting in the top 10? I don't know. We're going to see. But I think there's going to be 2. There's going to be 2 that are sitting up there when it's all said and done. because I do think that meme coins are going to play a huge role in this bull run, bigger than any other bull run before. XRP have a $1 trillion market cap. I don't disagree with that. I think it could get there. Scottish, what's up, brother? What's up? I think it can get there, Somo. I think a lot of it has to do with the escrow, right? They've got to figure out what they're going to do with the escrow. And as long as they keep continually lock it up, I think 1 trillion is on the table, right? I think 1 trillion is definitely on the table. You just can't have XRP dumping the escrow on the community. If you can get away from that for a second and just allow the token to run, 1 trillion is on the table. Man, Scottish is in the building. What is up, Scottish? What is up, my brother? Yo, you know, Scottish, you see Turbo? Got listed on Coinbase, baby. Got listed on Coinbase. You mean Marbits? Yeah, we just talked about Marbits. Everybody needs a bag of Marbits, man. Gensler, yeah, with Gary Gensler leaving, I think we're definitely going to get a pro crypto SEC chair. I think we're going to be fine. You think three meme coins are going to be sitting in the top 10, Timsky? I don't disagree with you. Doge, Shib, Pepe could very well be in that order. Timsky, I don't disagree with that. It could happen. It very well could happen. I think meme coins are gonna absolutely take off. They're going to take off. Junior, I got your token. I'm getting ready to pull it up because that thing was on fire. That thing was on fire the other day, man. Turbo, my baby. Yo, you know I own that Turbo. Burn and friends. Good morning. Oh, Marbit. Let's go ahead. Junior, you got this project. You got this project all in my head, man. I had to look at it. I might have threw a little something at it. Look at that chart. Chart looks good. Sitting at 3.3 mil right now. Definitely sitting at 3.3 mil. Liquidity looks good. Holders 12.8K holders. So definitely like where this token is right now. We looked at it the other day. It was roughly just touching a mil. So it went up 3.5 mil. Definitely looking good. Chart's looking strong. Needs a little pullback though. Needs a little bit of a pullback. Needs to start building a little bit of support right there where it's at around 3.5 mil. It does need to pull back a little bit and build a little bit of liquidity right there. So don't be surprised if that happens today, Junior. Don't be surprised if 3.5 mil is the pullback. Yo, Ken, I keep telling you, man, we're gonna save this damn peanut, man. This thing's been up, down, all over the place, man. And but definitely on a nice ride this morning. Sitting at 5.9 million. 2.4K holders. This damn peanut, man. It's good, it's bad, but you know, it is what it is. Definitely just a nice fun ride. Coin69 sitting at 1.5 mil right now. Definitely came up, had a big pullback over in here. Right over in here. Definitely traded sideways for a little while and had a nice run up. Now, this is what I think is going to happen to Shilk. I think Silk Dog. Junior. I think it's going to have a pullback here. It's going to start trading sideways for a minute with your with Silk Dog. Same thing's going on with Coin69 right now. Got to build that liquidity up there. But Timmy, Timmy the iguana. We talked about Timmy for a little while. You guys know I've still been holding on to my Timmy even through the downturns. Back up to 2 mil. Look at the nice ride, right? Consolidated right here, just that underneath $1 million. It just took a nice ride up over the last couple of days, back up to 2 million, doing its thing. Yeah, Ken said 100% say peanut. Yeah, Vern's in the building, man. What's going on, Vern? Turbo, I'm telling you, man. I think Turbo is going to be a surprise. Yeah, we're gonna get into Brian, man. Brian went crazy yesterday, got dumped on, and then went crazy again. Got a bag of Turbo. Let's go ahead. Let's get to Brian. Let's pull Brian up, man, because this was a crazy ride for Brian yesterday. Brian went all over the place yesterday. Let's see here. Brian went up to 4 mil, came back down to, they dumped it down to 2 mil, and then rolled back up to 3.7 mil, right? It's an hourly chart, so we're going to go ahead and bring it back, right? So Brian, let's see. I might have to pull this to the day to get a clearer picture. But Brian, Ken, were you watching the chart for this ride? Were you watching the chart for this one? This is crazy ride, man. Crazy ride yesterday. So it's not going to be represented here, but Brian went up to right here. Brian went all the way up to 4 mil yesterday. They dumped it down to 2 mil, and now it's back up to 3.7 mil. Touched 4 mil this morning, but they dumped it back down to 3 mil. So, this thing went on this massive ride yesterday. It went from roughly about $1.5 million all the way up to 4 mil. You had people dump. This one idiot dumped 4K at once. So the price impact on that, first of all, is crazy. So he didn't even touch all of that money. If he would have just sold off little by little, he would have took home a whole hell of a lot more money. But there was an idiot dumped 4K on the chart all at once, right? That started the dump, right? And then brought it down to like 2 mil. And then you see the rise back up. But it went on a crazy ride, Ken. It was a crazy ride, man. Yeah, these things happen all the time. Oh yeah, they're buying that dip up like crazy, Ken. They're buying that dip up like crazy, Ken. Yeah, Selma does. It happens all the time, man. But you gotta call an idiot, right? So like when you dump 4K on a meme coin all at once, and you take that price impact, you're just dumb. That's just dumb. The price impact you're gonna take on that is just craziness. You're leaving so much money sitting on the table. You're just leaving it there. You're giving it to Uniswap. But yeah, like Brian, traded sideways here for a long time, and then just started to move. But all right, guys, it's 8:00. Got to get off of here real quick. Hold on, what did Elbow say? I told you Brian was gonna move, man. I think Brian's gonna be 30 million, 30 million at least. I think. I told you guys that a long time ago. I talked about Brian at 300K. 300K we were talking about Brian. And I just said that Brian was going to be one of these ones that were going to move. It's based off of Brian Armstrong. So I just, I think it's going to be, the more and more we talk about Brian Armstrong, the more and more this token's going to move. But all right, guys, I got to get out of here. Got to get to work. It's Friday. Got to get some payroll done. Got to take care of some business. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us this morning. Go ahead and smash that like button on your way out if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. Really helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it as well. We will be back at you guys on Monday, and we'll be doing it all over again, looking at the market, taking care of things, and getting you guys set up for the day. So I really appreciate you guys. You guys have a great, phenomenal weekend. Remember, spend some time with your family, spend some time with your friends. Don't sit in the house all weekend looking at the charts. Make sure you trade smart, make sure you trade responsible, and make sure you know what you're doing, and get ready for this bull market really to take off, because it will. But remember, guys, it's not all about crypto. Gotta spend some time with friends and family as well. So with that, you guys have a great weekend. Appreciate you guys. Be back at you guys on Monday. Guys, have a good one, and buy Marbits. Bye.